All right, there's a question in the forums about how to add these buttons and custom content onto the main page of your site. So today we're going to talk about how to turn on the custom section for your homepage, and then a little bit about the drag and drop or custom editor inside the Forell editor for that particular section in order for you to add some sort of content like this onto your actual page. So let's go into it. On the back end of your particular directory, you're going to want to go to settings and design settings. In the homepage tab, there is a enable additional sections area, and you're going to want to go to the select content to display. One thing that you're going to want to make sure that you have is the custom homepage content turned on. Now, I've already got that turned on in here, so I'm just going to add it to that section I already have, just to show you where that's at. And so you'll want to add that in there, and you can now, because of the cool new feature that BD added, you can now drag and drop that section to wherever you want. But make sure that you have the custom homepage content turned on. This background color is the color that you see on here. So for example, if you wanted a gray background like that section, this one's actually white. But if you wanted it, you could just go ahead and change the background color. I'm going to show you my homepage right here, showing you what the custom page content is. This is my testimonials here for directorytoolkit.com, but this is the custom content. And you see, I actually already have the buttons done in here right now. So I just remembered I had that myself. So this is going to be a lot easier than I thought, but I'm going to demo how to do that for you. But you can add that in the particular section there, just buttons just like that, and I'll show you how to edit that. So turn that on in the back end, custom homepage content. Make sure you hit save, and then let's mosey on over to the My Content and Web Page Builder on your particular section, and that is going to allow you to edit the main page content that is in that particular area. And so this homepage, this is where you edit it here. It should be right at the top. If you don't see homepage, just type in home in here. That should filter it out for you. If you never use that filter, it's great. You can filter down exactly what you want and then go ahead and hit edit. Now for yours, if you don't have this or you haven't edited it yet, it's probably going to be empty. Mine has that widget that I already designed in there. That's you can add widgets right in here, but it'll use the Forell editor. So yours may be blank. I'm going to go ahead and add it at the top of here for the content. Now, it's as simple as just doing it like what you see is what you get editor, right? So if you want, I'm just going to copy that one. I don't want to add that in mine, but you can paste that stuff in there, right? Whatever you wanted to have in there. Don't copy his site, but let's go. You can make this, font size as big as you want. Maybe you can use the paragraph heading. So let's say it's heading 2 or heading 1, and that'll auto size it. But you can kind of change it to whatever you want for the font settings. There you go. And then just hit enter. Now you're in the next one, and maybe align that for the center. Now here inside of the table, all you have to do, it has some pre-built-in stuff, 3-column feature list. You don't really want a feature list or anything like that. We just want to add the tables in there. So literally just go insert tables. This is going to be a 1x3 to get you those 3 sections. And then for all of these particular things, we're just going to center align these so they all go in the center for those buttons. And they're literally just going to drag a button link into each one of these areas. So button link, button link, button link. And you can change the styles on here. So this will automatically do the default style. So obviously his is a little bit different colored than mine, but let's say you want to do that. And then you can change the advanced styles. You could go to full width, kind of like he's got there. And you can do that to make them a little bit larger. And then you'll notice that it has the cell items. You can go ahead and merge, change the alignment, but you can also add padding. So let's do large padding. And that gets that cell style, gets that little padding there. So although it's a full width button, it still puts the padding around there so the button links are there. And so that's literally it. I just made kind of what he had there. Obviously, depending on what you have for the button settings in the back end, that'll change whether they're rounded or square, but it will default to the button settings that you have for your particular site. And let me not use his stuff here. We'll just do topic here, and we'll demo that one. I'm going to save it, and then I'll delete it later. Again, you can change the we could change the font color of this here as well. We can make that bold a little bit bigger. So we'll go ahead and save that. And I'll refresh this. Now it's basically going to be right above trusted by the world's best directories here in that same section, right? Because I added it into the same section. And so here it is, the 3 button links with the different options there. So, and again, you would just add the extra content or extra words underneath that. But again, if you wanted another row, all you have to do is hit Tab in the last one, and that'll bring it down. Or obviously, if you wanted to insert the table, you can do multiple rows, right, up to a 6 by 6 there on that. But you can stack the table, just go down there and then add another set of rows. But you would just do the same thing there that you did here. And just as an aside here, just a quick tutorial here. If you go to the code view here, let me just highlight the button link and go to the code view. See how this is the table itself, and this is the table row, and that row has 3 TDs or 3 columns. You can literally just highlight the table row to table row. This is that second one I did. I'm just going to paste this in for that table row to table row and go back to the code. Now you have an exact replica of the other column I just did. So you can kind of keep adding buttons there and save that, and it'll look exactly like that is. So as I normally do on these, I'm going to delete this before I forget. Move everything other than the widget code here. And I will resave it for my homepage here. But if you have any questions, let me know. Feel free to book an appointment or ask any questions. But that is how you do that. It's very simple. You just have to turn on the custom coding and then use the what you see is what you get editor here to add those buttons in there. And it'll show up on the homepage in the particular location that you have it set on your order for the homepage. And coming soon to a directory near you, BD is working on the ability to add multiple custom pages, I think up to 5 custom page sections. And so if you wanted to have this, your streaming widget, and then additional content down here, you will be able to do that just by adding an additional custom content page into your settings there. And that is going to be launched soon. Based on the last webinar. So look forward to that. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.